What's up, everyone? So as you can see, I'm traveling, and if you go to wildaththunder.com, the big notification says gone fishing, and that's what I pretty much am doing right now. So that was one of the things, like when I started the business, I'm going to be, I love to travel. I love to travel to fish. I love to travel to do things. I mean, if it's photography, I just like getting out and exploring different areas. So when I looked at creating this business, I had to figure out a way to make it revolve around me, you know, and obviously have a good product that people would use. So it just is what it is. So I'm going to have 2.5 weeks of just ship the shipments. I have gone fishing. Products will be shipped out, I think May 29th, something like that. And you know, it is what it is. But I also have a link to my Amazon store. So if people do want a product, then go on the Amazon store, which I find very odd that some orders come in, and even though if you go on top there, it'll give you a 25% discount on wildaththunder.com, but people will still pay full price. So I don't know if they're supporting me, if they don't see it, if they don't care, like that's too much money. And then what other people will do, they'll go right to Amazon and buy versus my website, because Amazon is easier. So it's like, you figure that one out, you know. But other people are like, tell me my soap's too much money, you know. It's like, hey, you know, this stuff costs, there's a lot involved into it. Now when you go to a store like I'll just say a gift store, like in West Virginia, actually that's what state I'm in right now. So if I would go to a gift store, maybe a soap like mine would be $8, $10. Well, they don't really put in a lot of, they don't have to ship it. The shipping is what kills the cost. So you got to be careful when people say your product's too much money. It's like, yeah, but it's also $6 shipping, because we don't have a brick and mortar. Okay, it's 100% e-commerce and it's shipped. And to be honest with you, if I could put everything in Amazon and just kill my Shopify, I would do that. I mean, that still may be an option. It's hard to say what's going to happen. But anyway, speed this up. Sales, shampoo sales. I think there was close to 25 shampoos I sold with the 50% discount. Hopefully they'll give me some reviews. I definitely need those. I had one break, and thankfully the person was all right. I actually knew that person. The person was my sister, and I told her to still give me 5-star reviews and say my husband now smells like a sexy savage, which I don't think she will do that. So that's what's going on that front. But I have new seals being put into the shampoo, and I really think that's going to solve everything. And when I was talking to the manufacturer about this issue, he was saying you don't need seals. Well, so I never put them in. I'm like, okay, why would I put them in? Anyway, I should have put them in. Lessons learned. But talking to him again, he was saying we don't put them in because pretty much people open up the tops to smell it. Then I realized, I'm like, this guy just does brick and mortar stuff, so he's not used to like shipping and selling, and so it's new territory for them. And you know, and one of the things, it's like, yeah, they should have told me about that, but then yeah, I should have known about that, about the sills. So, but anyway, it's spilt milk under the bridge, and we're gonna move on. Just gonna take some time to put sills in. Like I have like 400 bottles in my bedroom, so yeah, it's gonna take time to put some sills in. I'm gonna recall the shampoo from Amazon, and so when I come back from my trip, I'm gonna have the shampoo waiting for me, and then I'm gonna see what that's gonna cost me, and then I'm going to ship a new shampoo that has the sills. And once that's done, and I think I'm going to ship some soap that's individual boxed, so you can buy it individually, versus the website. Everything's going to be doubled, because it takes so much time for me to package it up, drop it off, run it to the post office, drop it off, you know, yada yada yada. And a lot of people just want a bar of soap, and to be honest, because the soap lasts a long time. But what I've started doing was I actually cut my soap in half with a knife, and I use half the bar, and it lasts like a month. And then I switched to a different scent, and because I get tired of the same scent all the time. So anyway, that's what I do. I cut the bar. So I get that people just want the bar because it lasts a long time. So Amazon, I think we just sell the individual packets, bars. And the reason why I selling them different, like doubled up, is Amazon seems, when you run the numbers, it seems to operate best if you have a product between, like, I don't know, let's say $17 and like $30, and it's a lightweight. It seems like the numbers favor that versus, you know, an $8 product, because they charge like $6 or something, you know, for the processing, for fulfillment and all this stuff, which isn't bad. But when you only have like a $10 product, it's like man, $6 right now, you have 4. The numbers just don't work. So you have to increase the cost of it, and you know, just, it is what it is. You know, if people don't like it, then they can go to a brick and mortar and buy their soap or something. But yeah, that's what's going on. The Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube channel, it's a work in progress. That's pretty much, you know, I always wanted to have, like, not always wanted to have, but it was pretty much my lifestyle, like what I do, and I can share it to other people. Because what happened was, people always said, "Hey man, you have an interesting life," and like every time I go like elk hunting or turkey hunting, they're like, "Do you film yourself?" I'm like, "No, I don't film myself. That's kind of crazy. Why would I do that?" So, but anyway, I find out that people think it's interesting. But what I'm trying to articulate when I do go out hunting is like a story behind it, to where I can not entertain with like just wild stuff or whatever. And to be honest, yeah, hunting's pretty boring. It's like there's numerous times where I'll just lay down and close my eyes and like, oh, wake me up when I hear something. So I got to find a way to like engage people, to make it interesting. And I put out a YouTube video last week or yesterday about Steve Rinnella's cookbook, and, you know, cooking rainbow trout. So I tried to like put a spin onto that, to where, I don't know, it's kind of entertaining, I guess, the best I could. Give like facts about the area that I'm fishing, that I hunt, how they came up with this, like how they purchased the property. You know, even in West Virginia, I'm turkey hunting right now, so there's a lot of cool little towns in West Virginia, and just the history of West Virginia. It's like the rise and then the fall, and it's still falling, and it's not coming back, especially the the majority of West Virginia. Anyway, guys, this is pretty long. Just give you a little update. We're plowing through the sills. Yeah, I believe that's good. The sills, and having a good quality bag is going to fix my problem. I'm not sure I'm going to heat those yet, like a heat gun. But to be honest with you, it's not going to take an extra, I don't know. So you got to be careful, because if I do the heat gun, then it may distort my UPC label, you know, so when they scan it. So I may not heat that. But those bags that you buy on Amazon, like their official bag, they're garbage, absolutely garbage, you know. And the whole thing is about time, the preparation to prepare this product, to get it out the door to Amazon and move on. Anyway, guys, super long, but anyway, that's an update. Gone fishing. The shipments will be out at the end of the month, like the 29th. I think I'll return. I'll be able to ship some stuff out. But I have a link to the Amazon site. I prefer people just buy it from Amazon, to be honest with you. But I still want to have a presence with Shopify. Like I said, I may kill Shopify, keep the domain, and just have a link right to my Amazon. So anyway, guys, take care, and we'll see you next week.